He's competing next month at Prospect Fighting Championships at the RBC Place in London, Ontario, February 28th. Austin, thank you for having me. Appreciate your time.
Anytime, brother.
You just finished training.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Good. I just went to the butcher shop, got some MMA rounds in, stand-up rounds, and just a little kickboxing stuff there. Go there for jits as well, but
So you're doing a lot of cross training as well?
yeah, I go to
gyms?
butcher shop. This is my home gym, Purebred Fight Club,
Yep.
ran by my father, Todd Cable, and then I go to butcher shop, like I said, jiu-jitsu club, and then I also go to Adrenaline ATC out of
Nice.
London.
Okay, so you get a lot of different looks.
Yes, sir.
I want to ask, how did we get here? Amateur MMA. How did it start? Did you do any other combat sports before this?
Yeah, I've trained since I was a wee lad, run around kids' classes and stuff like that. And then, yeah, I did a bunch of kickboxing events and stuff, but around here, it's hard to get your name out there in the bigger
Right.
shows and stuff, not as many opportunities.
Small town.
MMA wasn't around much, and then ran into Jamie and stuff at Prospect, and they were back, so I jumped at it, I do
Nice.
have an MMA game, like I've done jits and stuff my whole
Yep.
life, just on and off. So, yeah. I love the little gloves, and
Yeah.
the cage is just a different vibe. So
Did you compete in any other disciplines or just train? Like, were you competing in any kickboxing or Muay Thai, or did you do any jits tournaments? Or
no jits tournaments. I do a lot of open mat,
Okay.
no gi
Yep.
for MMA base, and then yeah, just kickboxing, Muay Thai,
Okay.
mostly. Yeah,
Competing.
just smokers.
I mean, smokers sometimes they're just like fights, right?
Oh,
You just
they're
don't get a-
bangers.
You don't
man.
get a record,
It's a sprint
but
too.
yeah,
Those fights
yeah,
are
yeah.
a sprint.
Yeah.
They're usually 2-minute rounds, but it's right away. Run.
Yeah. So your previous fight on the last Prospect show was your debut. What was that experience like compared to fighting like a smoker?
A lot more serious. I have a good team around me now. I got Tim Tanner as a boxing coach, Butcher Shop, Bobby Joe, the Adrenaline Boys, my father, my brother, who's a pro. So, yeah, this one meant a lot to me. My brother was a champ at Battle at the Border, almost a double champ.
Mm-hmm.
Was my favorite fighter, still is my
Nice.
big bro,
Yeah.
So I've wanted to do that for a long, long time,
Yeah.
That one was a little emotional for me even.
I'm sure, yeah.
Should have did it a long time ago,
Right.
but never too late, I want to make sure I was.
Yeah.
Could have did it years ago, but I would really like
Yeah.
to make sure I'm.
You're 25, you said, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that's still not obviously not a bad age to start, and
Yeah.
you're definitely not at your peak and your prime as as an adult. So yeah, it's good that Ontario's starting to sanction them again. There's going to be a wave coming, so it's pretty cool that you're jumping on at a young age with your background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
The day of the fight, let's talk about, you wake up in the morning, you're on your way to weigh-ins. What's that feeling like?
Nerves for sure,
Yeah.
but good nerves. My dad has always told me since a little kid, I did a smoke when I was like 6.
Oh yeah.
So I've always
Yeah.
had the nerves and stuff, but the nerves are a very good thing, I've been
Right.
told, I love the nerves. It brings the best out of me. My
Yeah.
awareness, the sharpness, the
Yeah.
speed, everything is enhanced. Everything I see, everything better, I love the nerves. I embrace them. So it's not something to ever, it does scare you or whatever, but that's the best part, and then right after it's all done and over with, it's gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think if you're not nervous for something and you're too sure and too confident, then it's definitely not a good thing, because you get complacent, right? And
Exactly.
it's a game of inches, and you can't get complacent.
Yes,
and
sir.
There's another guy across the cage trying to hurt you.
Yep.
Right. Closer to the fight, you're in your locker room, you're warming up. There's no turning back at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Do the nerves build up, or are you able to kind of turn it off and lock in, or?
No, they were there. I could tell, I forget what it's called. My dad told me, but the nerves and stuff, you almost get too tired. Like I was
Mm-hmm.
warming up heavy, and
Mm-hmm.
I could tell I was just gassing out, and I'm like,
Right.
holy cow,
Right.
That's just the nerves. That's part of being kind of new
Yeah.
to being under the lights, I guess. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm, ready for it. I love it.
Have you developed in your short MMA career, but you've done smokers and stuff, like any pre-fight rituals or any superstitions? Like,
Not really.
Yeah.
I always just like the day of to
Mhm.
be chill,
Yeah.
stretch out. We'll
Nice.
go walk. I got a dog and
Yeah.
live out in the country, farm boy
Perfect.
kind of.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
go for a nice walk in the bush and
Clear your head.
clear my head and
Yeah.
just listen
Yeah.
to some tunes with my dog. And
Yeah.
then after that, it's time for war.
Yeah.
Once weigh-ins are done, get some food in
Yeah.
me and
Yeah.
rehydrate and
Yeah.
get her going. So.
When the cage is locked, are you able to shut that off? And it's like kind of almost survival fight or flight mode, and like
I like to just enjoy it too.
Yeah.
Go out and show everyone what I've been working on. Nerves are obviously always there, but once that cage is locked and it's go time, it's show everyone what we've been working on. This is where you make your name.
And then your name obviously is synonymous with combat sports in the area, right?
Thank you. Yeah, for sure. I'm very an emotional in my head type of person. I'm not gonna lie. So being like son of Todd Cable and Forrest Cable, who's done amazing. Like he was 7-0 or 8-0 or 8-1 amateur, and then 2-3-0 pro or whatever, I forget. So I don't take losing lightly, and I don't plan on losing. So.
But seems like you got like a good close people around you to look up to, which is obviously really important considering you're in a small town, right? And you got to travel for your cross training and stuff. So that's important. Huge. The crowd.
Love the crowd.
You like the walkout
I
and
love
everything.
Not a big like flashy person, so I don't really care. Like I always have a lot of supporters, but really none of them came. I still got to go do what I want to do. So it's obviously I love the crowd and stuff. It gets me amped up, but it's not something that.
Do you feed, like, I know it's the same goal with no crowd, but with the crowd being there and they're yelling and screaming, like, do you feed off that energy? Would you say it's better that the crowd is there?
Yeah, all my smokers and that, like when we're going in the last round, I'm always trying to amp them up, you know, especially if it's a good banger fight, get everyone enjoying it and make some noise.
Yeah, I watched your fight, it was your debut, and I watched it a couple days ago, and I forgot, but you got quite the pop.
Yeah.
And I know you're only an hour and a bit away from London. But you guys brought a crowd.
Oh yeah, man. I sell a lot, I love Jamie's shows. He puts on some of the coolest shows, man. I bring a lot. There's a lot of supporters, and I appreciate every one of them rooting for me and stuff. It means a lot. I got a lot of close friends. So I sold a lot. I had a lot of people there last time. Nice. I have more coming this time.
Good. We love that. I'm certain the venue's bigger this time, so it's good. And hopefully it gets even bigger. Nice. Having watched your last fight, you looked really comfortable in there. Were you comfortable in there?
Yes. Big tall guy. Don't like the super small cage. I prefer a pro cage, a little more room to dance around. But it does. I trained at a lot of Muay Thai places where small rings and stuff. Fighting in the pocket. So I'm comfortable being right in the pocket. So But I do.
How tall are you?
6'5".
And you're fighting at what weight?
65. I have been putting some size on now. The last one too. But I'm bigger than last time. But like I probably could do 55 if I had nutritionist, but it's just I don't like cutting a lot of weight, man. I like feeling good. I don't want to be super dehydrated. I already am pretty dehydrated when I make 65. So.
You'd be a big 150.
And I'm already super lean, man. Like I know with the right people around me, and I have them around me now, I could. I just feel comfortable in there.
That's important. Prior to the fight, I know it's difficult with amateur, especially. I know your opponent had one fight previous, so it's difficult to find film on fighters. So prior to your debut, did you know anything about your opponent? And based on that, did you have a game plan? Do you guys try to game plan, or is it because it's amateur and there's not a lot out there? Is it more plan for anything, instinct once you're in the cage?
Definitely plan for anything, but we always come with it. I got a great team around me, so definitely have a game plan. Didn't know much on the guy. He's an out-of-towner, Hamilton, I think. Super nice guy. Still talk to him, actually.
Nice.
Super
good.
Nice.
Love that about the sport.
I knew he fought in Windsor, I think. And, that's all, really. But, I heard he's from Jits Club. Really prep for anything, as an amateur, like you said. Be ready for anything, man.
When you're in camp, is it hard to manage, like, a social life? Or is this...
I wouldn't say, it's any different. My dad always told me fighters stay ready. So they say, I work with my boxing coach, and we say we're 8 weeks starting camp and stuff, but over the holidays is a little hard, you're eating
obviously,
shitty.
Of course.
Kind of bad, blah, blah, blah. But after my last fight, like I said, it didn't last that long, and I walked away scot-free. So,
it was quick.
So I went right back to training, never stopped training. During holidays, took a week or so off. Never stop. All gas, no brakes.
And you've been, I know you've been doing this since you were a kid, so I'm sure a lot of your friends are also in the gym as well. Right? What do you miss most when you're in a fight camp?
When I'm in
train.
fight camp, what I miss
Yeah.
most, I still live like I feel like I'm always in camp. So
Right.
yeah, I don't know. I love just training, man. So it's
Yeah.
hard.
Are you like diet and lifestyle habits, like when you're in camp, are they a little bit different?
I'm a
Good.
very clean person. I'm
Nice.
very healthy. Yeah, man, I eat super clean all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe when I'm out of camp, I do like to feast on the
Yeah.
weekends, but it's not like an everyday
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, I stay clean all the time, you know, have some beers here and
Yeah.
there when I'm out of camp on
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
weekend, but other than that, really, no.
Fighters got to stay ready. When you have a rest day, if they exist,
Yeah,
what
they
do they
have
what do they look like?
relax at home with the dog, I'd
Yeah.
say. Yeah, it's not a, I don't, yeah, rest day, stretch, you know.
Yeah.
I like doing body weight workouts, so I don't like,
Yeah.
I'm a goer, so
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
ain't getting better sitting around.
No, that's
So,
for sure.
you
For
know,
sure.
even some days, that's what I've learned with Tim, my one boxing coach, is
Mhm.
what hard work is and, you know, how bad you want it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, sitting
Yeah.
around don't get you nowhere, man.
No,
With
'cause
anything, not even just training in life.
yeah, you gotta, like you said, all gas, no brakes,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Yeah, because who knows what the opponent's doing, right?
Yeah, I was
Better.
losing my mind a little last week. It was that snowstorm.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know.
I'm out
Yeah,
in the
you said you
I'm
were
out in the
snowed
country.
in, right?
Yeah, I'm out in the
Yeah.
country, man.
Yeah.
I know people are probably training. I should, but that's
Yeah,
the thing
yeah.
when I live out of town. But
Yeah.
I make up for it.
Yeah,
So I
yeah, yeah.
train hard, man.
Yeah. So when you're in a fight camp, um, are you able to kind of, if you need to turn it off, are you able to turn it off, or are you always thinking about the fight? Are you always thinking about training and prepping?
Always thinking.
Yeah.
Always. I'm a big thinker.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
definitely always thinking,
Yeah.
manifesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Visualizing.
visualizing
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
big time, all the time.
Yeah.
It's nice. I'll go see some friends. You know, clear my mind. You know,
Yeah.
just have some fun. Like
But I'm sure.
nothing out of hand, but you know what I mean. Just clear
Yeah.
your mind, have some fun, get
Yeah.
some. Yes.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Especially once it's getting closer and it's
Yeah.
real, the posters are out and people are sharing it, talking about it. Yeah, it's like
Interviews.
interviews. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Do you know much about your opponent?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know he's been around a long time.
Yeah.
He's fought a lot of high level guys.
Yep.
Met him once at
Mhm.
London Muay Thai.
Mhm.
Super nice guy. I'm not gonna say anything bad on him
Yeah.
at all. Yeah, he's been around the block a long time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's got a lot of experience. So
Yep.
they offered me it for my debut. I would have
Okay.
loved it. Like I said, I don't pick my fights. I say yeah to anyone. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good fight because he always brings a crowd and you always bring a crowd
Yeah.
too. So I think that whole fight, I think the matchup is great stylistically, and I
Yes.
think that fight can't be a bad fight.
Yep. It
Yeah.
will be. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's in
Yeah.
London.
Yeah, he always
He's
brings
a
a
London
crowd.
boy.
Yeah.
Well known around those parts, and I'm
Yeah.
a Sarnia area small town kid.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and we bring a big crowd too. So
Yeah. Do you know anything about his fighting style?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've watched a bit on him, not much though, really,
Mhm.
you know, prep for anyone. So
Yeah.
but yeah, we know his style.
Yeah.
We're prepping.
Good. Um, on paper, where do you think you could give him trouble as an opponent? Like, what do you bring?
I think everywhere, man. I'm a
Mhm.
very underrated grappler.
Right.
Not a lot of people know that.
Mhm.
Never had to really show it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm built for the MMA game. You know, it's
Mhm.
always something I've wanted to do. I love stand up. It's got my
Mhm.
heart, man.
Yeah.
I love boxing,
Yeah.
kickboxing, Muay Thai.
Yeah.
That stuff I could do 5 times a day.
Sure.
Not a love, but I do
Yeah.
enjoy it. And I just did the Michael Pixley
Yep.
seminar,
Yep.
man. I enjoyed every
Yeah.
second of it.
Yeah.
And so
Necessary. Yeah.
yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I'm confident anywhere. I'm a big clinch guy.
Yeah.
Stand long range, and I
Yeah.
love the ground too.
Yeah.
I'm excited to go anywhere.
Yeah. Good. I
Yes.
like that energy. What challenges do you think, based on his fighting style, he brings to you that you're looking forward to
Yeah.
overcoming?
He's a heavy hitter.
True.
Loopy, wild, probably is what people would say. But yeah, he's a banger, man. He's
Yeah.
a tough guy. Respect him a lot.
Yeah.
Very, very excited for this one.
Yeah. In your perfect scenario, how do you see the fight going? Like, what are you visualizing?
I would, you know, it always is good. Like, I love the smokers and stuff because
Mhm.
usually it's hard to finish a guy.
Right.
And you're evenly matched, you know? That's what I love about the smokers. It's
Yeah.
always fair fights.
Right.
So you get the full 3 rounds and, you know, you get that actual work and experience working
yeah.
different rounds and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
you know, I'm prepping for a 3-round absolute war.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
tough, hard to finish.
Yeah.
To be honest, I do not see it going that, though. I don't know
Yeah.
where it's going to go.
Yeah.
All respect, you know, but
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, of course,
I
of
don't
course.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the conclusion of the fight, what do you want the fans to think about the fight?
What you mean exactly?
Like when the fight's over, do you want them to be like, that was a great fight, banger, or do you want them to be like, wow, that guy like was really technical
Yeah, I'd
and
like
he
that more. I'd like
right?
everyone to see that I'm on another level.
Mhm.
Like I said, going in 3 rounds would be great, but like I said, like I just think I'm levels above, man. Like I've sparred pros
Mhm.
forever, and that like I know what my level can be, and now that I take it super seriously, I got the
Yeah.
right people in my corner, man.
Yeah.
I'm getting better every day,
Yeah.
so I know where I want to be, and now that I know that,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
putting the work in, man.
Yeah.
I just would like everyone to see how
Yeah.
sky's the limit, you know?
The sport's growing, and
Yeah,
you know you get some good amateur fights and good amateur shows, and then you're not far from a good regional pro show,
yeah,
and then you're not far from the top, right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
there's a really linear direction where this
Yes.
can go. You have to want it. Injuries,
Yep.
obviously, maintain that stuff. So yeah. Okay, real quick, I got a few rapid fire questions for you.
Nice.
Um, not specific to this fight, in general.
Okay.
Do you prefer a quick finish or a 3-round technical display?
Quick finish.
Quick finish. Would you prefer to win by knockout or submission?
Knockout.
Would you prefer to give a liver shot or a calf kick?
Calf kick.
Would you prefer to take a liver shot or a calf kick?
Liver shot.
Do you prefer fighting in the ring or cage?
Cage.
One word to describe your team.
Family.
One word to describe your coach.
Father.
Describe your fighting style.
Technical.
Technical. Nice. I know the answer to this. You already said it. Who's your favorite fighter?
My brother.
Do you have a favorite fight? Pro level. Like, we'll just say UFC because
That's
that's
a
easy.
good question.
Yeah, yeah. Do you have or what comes to mind?
I've
Or,
watched UFC since I was a kid, man.
yeah.
Like way back when I
And
outlawed
recency
UFC.
bias is tough too,
Yeah,
right?
I'll say just right off the rip, Jones versus Gustafsson, the war.
Banger. Yeah, yeah.
John Jones, I know a lot of
Yeah.
people are iffy on him, but he's so
He's
good
a goat.
everywhere.
Yeah.
I love him. GSP,
Yeah.
Canadian fighters.
Yeah.
John Jones ain't a Canadian, but
Yeah.
I love all Canadian fighters.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
John Jones is like Anderson Silva.
Yeah.
Those guys are like my idols.
Yeah. John Jones and Gustafsson was a
Yeah,
great fight. Yeah, that was a good fight.
that
I
guy's
think he
nuts,
was, man.
dude.
Yeah. Okay, last question, the most important question. Post-fight meal. What are we doing? How are we celebrating?
Probably some beers with the boys
Yeah.
and some za or
Yeah.
burger. Definitely
Yeah.
burgers.
Burgers.
I went up to Toronto to Redemption Muay Thai, by the way, the
Yeah.
best Muay Thai club I've ever been to.
Shout out.
Holy cow, man.
Yeah.
They're next level up there.
Yeah.
Right after, I went for some burgers, though, with my
Nice.
boxing coach and other teammates. So,
Yeah.
yeah, burgers and maybe a couple bevies with the boys. So.
Nice. Good.
Yes,
There's
sir.
going to be a bar at the RBC.
Yeah.
Good.
Yes,
There's
sir.
going to be a bar at the RBC. Well, once again, Austin Cable, purebred here in Sarnia, fighting February 28th at the Prospect Show in London. Anything you want to say? Anyone you want to shout out?
Yeah, I'll shout out. I got a bunch of sponsors, so can't fire them all off.
Yep.
I got Marble Stone Masonry, Altex, which was my biggest sponsor, Joyful, Cast Iron Kitchen, Purebred Fight Club, McLean's Fish, Ironworks, Tim Tanner Boxing. I could be missing a few more. Fight Fangs made my mouth guard. Yeah, a lot of help this camp. You know, this one's gonna be different.
Yeah.
I hope to show everyone that I'm coming back even better than last time.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Thank you
Appreciate
very
your
much,
time, buddy.
brother.
Appreciate
Anytime.
it.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you, man.
That was great.